All right, everyone, we are covering this evening the 10th Annual Library Art Gala. It is tied in this year with the 2025 Summer Learning theme, Color Our World. And we are so excited to just share this wonderful, creative, expressive art from children and teens in our community. Our artists range in age from toddler to teen, and we're just so very excited to celebrate their art and to celebrate them. And now let's interview some of these wonderful creative artists. So joining me now is Kennedy Weiland. Kennedy is a return artist. She participated in the gala last year, and we are so happy that she is back. Kennedy, tell us about your pieces that you have entered this year. I know you have 3 of them. Can you talk to us about one of them?
Firework is orange and purple, pink and purple.
Firework, you used mostly pinks and purple. And why did you decide is it a painting?
Yeah, but Mommy only got 2 ones, so that's why I have to pick 2 colors.
Oh, you didn't really have much choice. Mom had 2 colors of paint that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had 2 colors of purple.
I'll tell you what, pink and purple are 2 fabulous colors. They look really good together, don't they?
Yeah.
So that was a good choice. You've seen fireworks?
Yeah,
And so maybe
fireworks woke me up last night.
You heard them last night.
Last night when I was 3, but now I'm 4.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I want to thank you again for submitting Firework. And I know you have 2 other pieces, and I'm going to let you go and show your family all around so you can go find your artwork and everyone else's, because there are many, many artists here this evening, and it's very, very exciting. Can I say one more thing? I love your outfit, and I love your ice cream cones on your dress. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Strawberry.
I like strawberry. I also like chocolate raspberry truffle. That's my fave. All right, Kennedy, thanks so much for joining us. Joining us now is Tristan DeFrank, a rising 4th grader at Memorial Elementary. He, too, is a return artist. And Tristan, you entered 2 pieces this year, one of which is entitled The Love Tree. Can you talk to me a little bit about The Love Tree?
Well, I basically did it in art class, and it's a bonsai tree, and I really like Japan and bonsai trees, and my art teacher made us do this class project, Miss Crouch at Memorial, and she's really nice. And
Shout out to Miss Crouch. Is that her name?
Yes.
Crouch. Wonderful, yeah.
So I just really like bonsai trees, and I thought it was a pretty cool project for her to put together, and everybody in my class enjoyed it.
That's wonderful. Thank you again for submitting it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night. Joining me now is Mackenzie Whitfield. Mackenzie, how old are you?
6.
6. And you love art? Yes? What's your favorite type of art to create? Do you like to draw, color, paint, sculpt? What's your favorite?
Color.
You like to color a lot? The piece that you have entered to this year's art gala, what kind of piece was that?
I don't know.
I think it was a painting, right? Entitled Cat Disaster. Tell us and tell the folks at home, what gave you the idea for Cat Disaster? What was the idea behind that?
I just thought of it, and my parents said, "Don't pick a random name."
Oh, don't pick a random name. They wanted you to choose something creative. I'll tell you what, that's a creative name. I like Cat Disaster. Thank you so much for participating. I do hope you'll participate again next year, because you're a first-time artist. Are you having fun so far?
Yeah.
And you think you'll come back?
Yeah.
Wonderful. We'll look forward to it. Enjoy the evening, Mackenzie. All right, and joining us now is Abby Sanchez. Abby, you are a return artist, and we so appreciate you participating yet once again. This year's piece is entitled Monster Friends. Yes? Let me ask you this. What do you enjoy most about the Art Gala? Since you have done it in years past, you must enjoy it. What is your favorite aspect about it?
Looking at the art and turning in my art.
Just looking at all the different art, because there's so many talented artists out there. That is kind of neat. I think that's my favorite part of it as well. And then turning in the art. You're kind of just proud, and you're excited to share it with everybody. Yeah, and we're excited too. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. I do want to ask about the medal you're wearing. Where did you get that?
Soccer.
Did you have a playoff game or the end of the season, or what is that medal celebrating?
End of the season.
Oh, well, congratulations. I'm sure you had a successful soccer season. Happy summer to you, and thanks again for participating in this year's Art Gala. Okay, we are ready. We are rolling. Edison, thank you for joining us this evening. You have 3 pieces in this year's gala. Tell me about one of them.
Well, I mean, all of them are pretty much handfuls because, you know, like, my dad and my sister, I love them very much, but they got the names wrong. I forgive them, and a horse is not a Pegasus, all right? But one that I'm really proud of is the Untitled one, which my dad named. Thank you, Dad, for calling it Untitled, because it's actually kind of like a banger name. And I like it because, like, I drew it in class on the back of, like, a worksheet or something.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Edison, for sharing your art and sharing your opinions with us this evening. I wish you a very happy summer, and I'm sure we'll see you soon at a library program or two, right? Peace out. All right. Dylan DeBar is with us now. Dylan is 6 years old, and he, too, is an artist at this year's event. His piece is entitled Minecraft. Dylan, would you mind speaking a little bit about the piece?
So my dad carved it out. I was the one that painted it all, and it was a fun thing to do. And
Well, it's family time together, right? I love that. It's teamwork, it's collaboration. Sometimes that makes the best kind of art. That's wonderful. Is this the first time you and your dad have teamed up? Or have you worked on other projects before?
well, this is my first time doing this thing.
Yeah, the art gala.
Because I moved here last year, and so this is my first year.
Yeah, well, welcome to Bethel Park. We have lots of fun things at the library, so be sure to check all of them out, okay? Dylan, thanks so much for being here and for sharing your art. So these are my friends, Archer and Junie. They are library regulars, right? You guys come in all the time. And you are also repeat artists. I know you participated in last year's event, and here you are back again. What is your favorite thing about the art gala?
It's that I get to see all the art that other people made.
Yeah, it's a celebration of art, and there's so much of it. That's a great answer. Junie, what do you like best about the art gala?
I like seeing my picture.
Yeah, you're proud of it, and you should be. It's fabulous. Archer, talk a little bit about your piece. What did you enter this year?
I entered Gemstone Valley School and Gemstone Cave.
Wonderful. I remember these pieces well. Junie, did you have Fala Flower, which also incorporated some gems? Am I right?
No, I like it being called Flala Mala.
Fala Mala. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. But you did incorporate the gems. I remember both of your pieces, very sparkly, shiny, and they definitely stand out. Well, hello, Ethan Harvey. Welcome back. Ethan, your piece is entitled Trains Are Coming. And this comes to no surprise to me because you are a train aficionado, right? You have loved trains ever since you were 2 years old. Does that sound about right? So talk to me about your love for trains and your love for art, and just talk to me about your piece.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the original name first. The original name was supposed to be Trains Are Coming Out of a Tunnel, but my mom shortened it to Trains Are Coming.
Okay, I like that. I like the shortened one.
So what I did was I painted the backdrop, and I found a stock sandal train picture of a steam train coming out of a tunnel.
Okay.
I cut it out the train. I Mod Podged it on, and then
So this was a little bit of a step-by-step piece of artwork, right? It took more than one step before it was finished and complete. Well, it is amazing. I want to thank you for sharing it with all of us. We are going to leave it up all summer, so it will be viewed for a long time by many, many of our patrons. Thank you so much, Ethan. Bye. See you later. And look who's arrived. Christine, our director, has made an appearance, and we're so excited. This was unexpected, but we couldn't be happier that you're here. We were talking to the kiddos about what their favorite piece of the art gala is. What do you like most about it?
I just like anything that we do for the youth is just so joyful, and I appreciate everything that you and your staff do to make this happen. It is a great event. There are so many people here this evening, and the artwork is just amazing. And I love that it's going to be up all summer.
Yes.
So
That's a change from in years past, and we're very excited to do that. And I think joyful is the appropriate word, right? It's just this artwork just makes us smile. So I'll let you go off and enjoy some of it before you have to leave. But thanks so much for being here. Hello, Annabelle. Annabelle Harvey joining us now. I just interviewed your brother who spoke about his train piece. You have actually entered 3 pieces to this year's gala. Would you like to talk about one of them?
Well, with my piece Tsunami, I was originally trying to make a flower, this like Hawaiian flower thingy, but then I messed it up, so I just made the background a smoky background, and I added some sparkles and dots of different colors and stuff and called it Tsunami.
And voila, look at what a masterpiece you created, right? We talked about this earlier before the interviews. There is no such thing as a mistake in art, right? So maybe started out that you were intending to make something different, but that oops turned into something else that was beautiful, right? And I think that's such the cool thing about art. Would you agree?
Yeah,
What grade are you going into, Annabelle?
4th grade.
4th grade. I can't believe it. Well, I wish you a very happy summer, and thank you for being part of this year's art gala. Harper Stranko. Yes, am I saying that name correctly? Thank you so much for being here. You are only 6 years old, and you are quite the talented young artist. You have submitted 2 pieces this year. What are they titled?
The Heart Ballerina and the Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat and the Heart Ballerina. Tell me what inspired these 2 pieces of artwork.
The ballerina inspired me of my dance teacher.
So you take ballet classes? That's wonderful.
The Cheshire Cat, I like how he disappears.
You did a marvelous job on both of those pieces, and I hope you will return and be an artist again next year. Does that sound like a good idea? Are you having fun this evening? Yeah. Wonderful. We're so glad that you're here. Thanks for joining us. All right. Hi, Joey. Thanks for being here tonight. I see that you're here with the whole family, here to find your artwork and to look at other people's artwork. Are you having a good time so far?
Yes.
What is your favorite part about the art gala?
I don't know.
That's okay. Too much to say, right? Every part is your favorite part, I'm sure. You submitted a piece this year called Princesses. Tell me a little bit about that piece. How did you make it?
I colored it.
You colored it. Did you color it at home?
Yes.
Do you love doing art at home?
Yes.
I feel like you and your sisters do art a lot, and you're very creative, aren't you?
Yes.
You're also library regulars. You come all the time to story time. What is your favorite part about the library? Just the library in general. Why do you like coming here?
Because I like to see Lazy Katie.
You like to see Lazy Katie. Not everybody at home is going to know who Lazy Katie is. Let's tell them. Who is Lazy Katie?
A doll.
She's a doll that we sometimes use in story time, huh? And you are sometimes my little story time assistant, and I love it. And I'm so glad you're here tonight. I'm going to let you go so you can go admire lots and lots of art and have a good time with your family. Thanks so much. Give me a high five, Joey. And look at this smile, everyone. Again, talk about just a happy, wonderful, joyful evening. Joining me now is Miss Irene. Irene, talk to me about your piece and why you decided to participate in this year's gala.
Well, it's fun, and I love making art. It's like so fun because I get to use my own markers. That's the funnest.
Oh, that is exciting when you have your own set of markers to be creative with. So you enjoy doing lots of art. What is your favorite type? Do you like to draw, color, paint, sculpt? What is your favorite?
Painting.
Painting. We are so glad you are here this evening. Thank you so much for being one of the artists. And I hope to see you again this summer. I'll see you real soon. Okay? Great job. Here now is Tifa. She, too, is a participating artist in this year's art gala. Tifa, talk a little bit about your piece and why you submitted it.
Well, I got the idea from the Emoji Movie. Yes. Yeah, and I used paint markers that my mom gave me.
Okay, wonderful. Do you plan on creating more with these paint markers? Is this something that you'll do all summer long?
Yeah.
I feel like summer's a great time. I mean, it's any time's a great time for art, right? But now that you have some more spare time, now that you're out of school, this is even more of a better time to just create and have fun while doing it. What grade are you going into?
Next year I'm going to be in 3rd grade.
Wow, and tell us the school that you go to.
Ben Franklin Elementary.
Ben Franklin, how wonderful. Is there anybody you want to say hello to out there? Anybody you would like to thank?
No.
Thanking your mom for those really cool markers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Great job, Tifa. Thanks for being here. And joining me now is my friend Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you have 3 pieces in this year's gala. That in itself is very exciting. You must love to create art. Talk to us a little bit about your 3 pieces.
There is an ice cream one. What's that name? There's an ice cream one. I forget what its name is. And there's an October evening one too.
October evening, I love that month. That happens to be my birthday month. And let me tell you, there's a couple different ice cream pieces, and they all speak to me because I love ice cream. Can I ask you what your favorite flavor of ice cream is?
I think I like cookie dough.
Oh, cookie dough's a good one.
Caramel.
It's a hard choice sometimes, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks so much for being here. You having fun this evening?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can enjoy the rest of the evening. And I just want to thank you one more time for being a participating artist. And congratulations to you. Thank you. Joining us now are the Prefer sisters. Guys, can you introduce yourself first? Tell us your name and age, maybe what school you go to.
Hi, my name's Grace Prefer. I go to Abraham Lincoln Elementary School, and I'm 10 years old.
That was a wonderful introduction. That was just so smooth and natural. And how about you, honey?
Hi, my name's Juliet Puffer, and I go to Abraham Lincoln Elementary School, and I'm 9 years old.
Okay, and I understand that you two worked together on the piece that you submitted. Let's talk a little bit about that piece. First, tell us what it was called.
It was called Rockin' It Out.
And what was the inspiration behind rocking it out?
So I have like this little family of rock people, me and her, and I thought it'd be cool to make like a rock sculpture out of them. So it's like a little rock sculpture with a campfire.
They're all kind of sitting around the campfire. I absolutely love this piece. When it came in, I was going gaga over it. I also have to tell you that your grandpa stopped in earlier today to admire the piece. Did you tell him? Someone was here earlier admiring your work. I think it was Grandpa. Yeah, Pappy was here. Yeah. Well, thanks, girls, so much. I hope you have a wonderful summer. Anything exciting that you're doing this summer? Tell us your plans. You weren't prepared for that question, huh? But summer's here, right? Usually this event is held in the spring. We are tying it in this year with our summer learning kickoff event. I hope one of the things you'll do is participate in our summer learning program because it's going to be tons of fun. But what else do you plan on doing this summer?
We may go to the cabin.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Wonderful. Anything else?
The pool or the wave pool.
Spending a lot of time in the pool. That sounds good to me. Thanks so much for being here, girls. And I hope to see you real soon. Take care. And joining us now is Jake Sanchez. Jake, what grade are you going into? I forget.
Second.
Second grade. And you submitted a piece this year entitled Night Sky. Talk to me a little bit about that piece and why it's special and why you chose that specific one to enter.
Well, we had a science and art expo at our school, and I used it for that.
Wonderful. So you already had it created for a school project, a school expo. I love that. And you decided to extend the sharing of it, right, by submitting it in this year's gala. That's wonderful because you do know it'll be on display all summer. So lots and lots of folks are going to get to admire it. That's great. I have to ask you a question, Jake. You've been coming in here since you were little, right? We're kind of buds, you and I. We know each other pretty well. Are you still doing some of your surveys? Do you remember when you used to take surveys?
Yes.
Yes. You would survey the children's department like on our favorite types of things. Like, right, what do we like better, strawberries or peaches? I love that. I miss that. Are you still doing it sometimes?
I'm going to keep doing it.
Okay, I thought you were going to move on to other things. You're going to keep doing it. Good. I look forward to that. I know I'll be seeing you this summer. Thank you so much for participating. Both you and Abby, your sister, have some beautiful pieces, and I know lots of our viewers are going to admire it and really appreciate it as much as I do. Thanks so much for being here. All right, and joining me now is the Matthews sisters. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll talk a little bit about your artwork that you have submitted this year. What is your name, sweetheart? Tell our viewers.
Allie.
And Allie, how old are you?
6.
You are going into kindergarten this year, aren't you? That's very exciting. And you have 3 pieces, I believe. Talk to me about one of those pieces.
I have an ice cream cone.
Ice cream is a theme. We've interviewed 3 artists already who have submitted ice cream pieces. And I have to say, I love it because I love ice cream. But what was the idea behind your ice cream cone painting? What was the inspiration? What gave you that idea?
well because I like ice cream and it's a summer thing.
Yeah, it is a summertime thing, right? You and I share that. We both we have that in common. We both love ice cream, and the summertime is a great way or a great time to enjoy ice cream. So that's a good answer. I'm going to ask you this: what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate
Chocolate. Sounds delicious. Are you a cup or a cone girl?
cone.
Cone. Waffle cone? Me too. All right, let's talk to your sister. What is your name, sweetheart?
Megan.
And how old are you?
4.
And what is the name of your artwork?
I like all the beautiful things.
Oh, me too. There are so many beautiful things on display here this evening that will remain on display all summer long, all of June and July, so we have a lot of the time to admire it. That's a great answer. I'm so glad you guys are here to celebrate art with me and with the community. I hope you guys have a wonderful summer. Do you have any big plans? Are you doing anything fun this summer?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Going to the splash pad.
Oh, the Bethel Park Splash Pad. That's a fun place to be. Are you excited for that too, Megan?
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you girls for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Joining us now is the Swanson family. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then I'll just ask you guys a few questions. Does that sound like a plan? Yep. All right, let's go in order of age here. Tell everybody who you are.
Alex,
How old are you, Alex?
7.
What school do you attend?
William Penn,
What's your favorite subject at William Penn?
CKLA,
Nice. And what is your name, sir?
Night.
How old are you, Nate?
5.
5. Are you in preschool? Are you starting kindergarten? Not. You might be going into kindergarten this year. That is so exciting. And joining you guys is your little sister. What is your name, sweetheart? I don't know if everybody heard that whisper. This is Maddie. And Maddie, you look beautiful this evening. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's talk about your art. Tell me what you submitted this year and why. What was the inspiration behind it?
So I picked a baby chupacabra getting unabducted by an alien.
Yes, this was a very interesting piece. You guys worked on it together or no? I can't remember.
And a chupacabra is a blood-sucking creature, and I suggest you could check out a book at it here at the public library.
So that is some great advice. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm going to move on to you, Nate. What piece do you have in this year's art gala? Do you remember what it's called?
A flying saucer.
The Flying Saucer. It's pretty cool. It's really big. Did you work on it a long time?
Yeah.
I feel like you...
Wait.
Sometimes art takes a long time. It's a process, isn't it? But thank you so much. Maddie, do you have a piece? I can't remember. I think you do.
A pet, a baba. They say a rainbow bun bun.
A bun and a rainbow. That's right. I was looking at them earlier this evening. Do you love to just color with your brothers and paint? Yeah. Art can bring people together. It's such a fun thing to do. And I love that you guys are participating yet again because you are return artists. And guess what? I hope you're back again next year for our 11th annual art gala. All right, everyone. Our last guest for this evening is my friend Nora. Nora, thank you for participating in this year's gala. You actually submitted 3 pieces, and we couldn't be more excited about that and more proud of you. Talk to us about one piece in particular.
Well, my one piece is called Hotel Transylvania. It's like this art splatter canvas with black paint and then neon paint over top of it with splatters and like drawings and hearts. So it's like crazy
and it stands out. Yes. It is a piece that definitely catches your eye. I love it. I love the title too, by the way. When you were creating this piece, was it kind of messy? I'm wondering where you did it. Where do you choose to do your artwork?
For this one, I did it for my birthday. We were with family at this place, and we had like a canvas, and then you would splatter paint, or like you would drip it on.
That sounds like so much fun. I love that.
You could like draw on people, you like with paint.
No way. Yeah. That sounds like a fun birthday party. Yeah. We're going to talk more about that later. Yeah. Sounds like a fun idea. Maybe how I want to celebrate my next birthday. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you so much for being here, Nora. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening and a very happy summer.
You too.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we actually have one last guest. I'm so glad you caught us, Cassidy. You entered a piece this year. tell us the title of the piece and then tell us the process. Tell us how you created it.
I created it. So it's called The Cute One, and it's an axolotl that's 3D. It's in like this box that's supposed to be like a glass where it's like it's
Spectacular.
and so we had this yellow balloon. We cut its tiny like pink paper. Then we made this like liquid glue. Then we put it on, and then we put on the face. It dried. The balloon actually popped by now. It like deflated. But it's still in like good shape. And
this was a piece that you actually submitted for your school.
yeah.
So it's lasted quite a while.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. That's very cool. So it was a little bit more of a detailed process. This wasn't a quick project.
Yeah.
How long do you think you worked on it?
Probably like for, I forget, like for 4 days.
For a while. Yeah.
4
okay.
days.
Do you know what else I love about it? I mean, it's such a cool piece, and a lot of people have been admiring it. But I love that you also chose to put it up for auction. So you were willing to
Yeah.
have people bid on your piece, and that's so very kind of you because you know that money then gets donated
Yeah.
back to the library, and we just so much appreciate that.
You were
generosity.
talking it about at my school.
Yes, and I just, you're not the only one. There is a good handful of you guys that chose to do that, and that just means so much to us. So I want to thank you for participating, but I also want to thank you for your generosity. That money that you get, that you donate to us, we
Yeah.
use to fund other programs, buy materials, sometimes buy more books with. So
Yeah.
we really appreciate that support. What do you love most about the library? Can I ask you that question? I'm putting you on the spot. I know. What do you love about the library?
Probably the fun books, the decorations, the librarians.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Well, thank you so much. And thank you so much again for being here. I hope you have a fantabulous summer. And we'll see you again soon.
You're welcome.
Take care. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please do stop in this summer to the Bethel Park Library's Children's Department to check out these wonderful pieces of artwork in person and to perhaps pay compliments to our artist. One of our favorite features of the event are the compliment cards, where as a guest to the art gallery, you can fill out little cards for the artists, and when their piece of artwork is returned to them at the end of the summer, they will also get a stack of compliment cards. And I think that's just a great way to make them feel special and to make them feel appreciated and to encourage them to keep on creating. So stop in. We hope to see you real soon.